I'm Karen Shannon with Keller Williams East Valley, and I'm here today with Ramon Espinoza from Sierra Pacific Mortgage. Got a quick question for you. How do credit scores work?
That's the burning question today, isn't it?
Yes.
There's a lot of stuff that you can look up on the internet. We're going to try and make it concise for you today so you can help learn how to raise your scores. The first thing is make sure you never miss a mortgage payment. Okay, mortgage payments take away the most points. Second is automobiles, and then we get into credit cards. Okay, so those three things in that order you should never be late on. The mortgages always look at long-term debt, so it's not giving you or taking away points on a regular basis unless you miss a payment. If you have a 30-day late, then you'll lose maximum points because it's a big part of your score. Okay, cars the same way. So you could lose 35 to 45 points on a mortgage, 25 to 35 on a car, depending on the rest of your credit depth. Okay, so that you don't want to have any late payments, period. That's your first step. Number two is, okay, how do I manage my credit card debt? Because credit cards debt, they calculate every day. Okay, not once every 6 months. So they're always looking at your limit to your balance. So I'm going to give you an example. You have a $500 credit card. We'll call it with ABC. The minute you pass $250 owed on that card, they start taking points away from you. Credit cards report every month. So as a consumer, you never want to pass that 50% limit. Okay? So at 50%, you start losing points, even if you're paying on time.
Oh, really?
Yes. So everybody thinks you go along making your payments every month. Oh, my credit's got to be great, but you're maxed out on a credit card. It's a mathematical equation. So it doesn't care if it's Joe, Bob, Bill, Joe. It always looks at the formula of your limit versus your balance. The closer you get to that $500 limit in owing, the more points you lose every single month on each credit card. It doesn't matter if it's a $500 card or a $10,000 card, it's a mathematical equation. So it just looks at limit versus you owe. Now how do you get points? Well, conversely, below 50%, you start getting points every month. So the closer you get to zero, the more points you will get on each credit card every month.
So here's another question for you. How do I maximize my credit scores?
Great question. I always tell consumers you should try and have 3 credit cards that you manage your credit score with. So let's use that same example, $500 limit, company ABC. You're going to manage that credit card to a $10 to $20 limit every month. And you're going to do that with 3 of them. So you're maximizing your points on 3 cards every month. So go buy a shirt, $10. You don't want to buy $250 worth of clothes and then pay it down to $10. Why? Because you don't know when the credit cards are going to report that balance. So the key is never to charge more than the $10, $20 because you're going to know now that it's going to report that $10, $20. That's going to give you maximum points every month. So if you're managing 3 of those, you'll always know that I'm managing my credit score. I'm in control of my credit score. Okay. You can still have one that, people run their businesses, you have to use, we understand that. But if you're managing the 3, then you're going to have a positive credit score every month giving you credit scores. Remember, they report every month. So you're getting points every month.
So is it 3 is the magic number, not 1, not 2, not 5, that you're charging this $10, $12 on? Or is the magic number 3?
There's no magic number.
Okay.
I say 3 because here's why. If you use 1, let's say you're at 600 and you want to get to 620. If you have 1, it's going to take you longer to get to 620. If you take 2, it'll be quicker. If you take 3, a little bit faster. 4, it could go faster. So you can have as many of those that you're playing the $10 game with to raise your score faster. So if you're at 550 and you need to get to 650 and you only get 1, it could take you a year. If you get 2, it could take you 8 months. If you get 3, it could take 6 months. 4, so the more you have, the more you use. Now, you also have to maintain longevity with those cards. Okay, so once you established, okay, I'm going to use these cards, the longer you keep them open with that $10 balance, because it's longevity as well, you're going to get more points the longer you have that card open. But $10 is a key. Don't charge $250 and pay it down. This works. It'll raise your scores, and then you as a consumer, I call it a savings account. If you put money into your savings account, what happens? You save money. If you learn how to raise your score, it's going to save you money in interest rates, houses, cars, what neighborhoods you live in, because you're going to be able to afford more house at a lower payment, live in a better neighborhood because you have a better score.
This is great information. It is so timely. Thank you,
Good.
Ramon.
You're welcome.